Welcome back to Talk of the Town. With me now is Roy Austin. He is from Rockwell Business Solutions, but he is also the author of the book, The Alligator Business Solution, which is right there on your hat, in case anybody forgets. So thank you for being with me today. And tell me a little bit about this book. What was the journey to writing this book?
I appreciate you having me.
Yeah.
I've been doing business coaching for 12, 13 years. And as I worked with clients, I began to realize that one of the biggest problems that small businesses have is that they don't understand the financial or the accounting side of the business. So I started ordering books to give to clients to help them understand accounting. But of the 8 books I ordered, they were the most boring things on the planet. Right. So I thought, you know, they're not going to get past page 1.
Right.
Maybe 2. So eventually I thought, well, maybe I can do a better job. I mean, surely I could. So that led me on a path to start, and as I got into it, I began to realize that they not only needed help with accounting, they needed help with marketing and management and working with employees and logistics.
The whole thing, the whole ball of wax.
Right,
yeah.
All the functions of the business. So it eventually evolved into a user's manual for small businesses.
Okay.
And the title came about with a conversation with my granddaughter.
I love that.
When I first moved here, there was a story in the paper about an alligator who had attacked a man in a gated community back in 2000. And Anna was asking me about the book and about alligators. Well, the man was attacked by the alligator in his backyard. It jumped up and grabbed his arm. He got away by sticking his fingers in its eyes. So remember that if you're ever attacked by an alligator.
Okay, yes, good tip, very good tip, yes.
And he sued the community. About 3 months later, he withdrew his lawsuit. Turned out his wife had been feeding the alligator for 2 years. That's why it was in his backyard.
Oh my goodness.
She had taught the alligator where to look, what to look for, and it knew what to do with what it's found. And that's a major theme in the book. You don't have to be an expert in accounting or marketing or management, but you do need to know where to look, what to look for, and how to use the information.
Okay.
So
there it is. Perfect. I love it. So it sounds like obviously you're targeting it for small businesses, but it really sounds like it's good for any business.
Well, yeah, and I wrote it specifically for small businesses because I knew that they don't have time to read. So I tried to make it entertaining, a lot of humor. I interviewed 18 small businesses that were successful, so a lot of stories, short chapters, so it made it more engaging for a small business.
Yeah.
But what I found is that it's just as applicable to large businesses or organizations of any type, whether it's a nonprofit or a church or whatever.
Yeah.
It's not the Bible, don't get me wrong, but the principles are very similar.
Right.
So some of the endorsements I've gotten were from the CEO of the Institute of Management Accountant, which is an international organization. And he called it groundbreaking, which kind of blew me away. But
that's a great compliment.
There's the retired president of GE, I want to say Infologic, I think was one of their subsidiary companies. He gave it a 5-star review. So it's just as applicable to any organization.
Well, that's amazing. Great feedback. And what made, why are you still working now? Instead of being retired and maybe playing a little golf and avoiding the alligators on the golf course?
Well, there's only so much tennis my body can stand.
Okay, tennis. You're a tennis man. Okay, got it.
But I need to feel relevant. I need to feel like I'm accomplishing something and benefiting some people, and have some problems and challenges. So I can't play all day long like some retired people do. I need to have some.
Keep that mind
some
going.
Contributions.
Yeah, keep yourself active with that. Well, where can we find this book?
The book is on my website is it's alligatorbusinesssolution.com.
Okay.
That's the best place to find it. It's also on Amazon, but I've had a lot of problem with Amazon. I've been trying to get them to change the listing for a year. And so there's some incorrect information out there.
Okay.
So alligatorbusinesssolution.com is the best place.
Okay. Well, make sure you're going to alligatorbusinesssolution.com to get this book, and we thank you for being with us to share all about it.
Thank you, Betsy.
Yeah.
Appreciate you having me.
And we'll be right back with more Talk of the Town.